All right. Fellas, Baker's Dozen Fantasy Football League faithful. Back at you again with the week 3 wrap up, week 4 preview. The commissioner here, Big Leak, coming at you guys once again. Trying to be a little bit more consistent with these videos and definitely keeping you guys abreast. So right now we got coming up on week 4. Week 3 wrap up, week 4 preview, but a couple things I want to let you guys know before we get started. A lot of you guys have injured guys on your rosters. Guys have been getting injured left and right in the league. You have 2 injured reserve slots. You can put guys who are out in the injured reserve slot, pick up a replacement, be it a defense or whatever, and that's important because any tiebreakers. We had a close game this week. We'll talk about it. It was like a .1, 1/10 of a point difference between the teams. But if there's ever a tiebreaker, the tiebreaker goes to the amount of points on the bench. So really take advantage of those injured reserve slots, more so than just holding on to a guy that you want, but you may need to get some points on the bench in case of a close game. So manage your rosters, guys. Lots of guys, do that. And the games start Thursday, so if you have guys that start Thursday, get them in, get them out. Now we're going into the bye weeks too, so guys got to be mindful of who's on bye weeks. Now we're going to see who the real coaches are, who to play, who to sit in, plug in and play, all that type stuff. So things are going to get interesting right now. So without further ado, we're going to go through a quick recap of week 3 before this video machine cuts me off again. Well, it's my computer, but for whatever reason, it keeps cutting me off, and this is like my third take at this, and I'm getting like Groundhog's Day syndrome with fantasy football. So anyway, the Dynasty lost to the Monopoly. Bronze right now 3-0, sitting atop the league in the Eastern Division, 125 to 119. Bronze was led by Peyton Manning, the #1 pick and MVP of the league, 27 points. Nick Foles put up a good effort there, 35 points. Wasn't able to pull it off though. Rose goes down with the loss, sitting at 1-2 right now. Bronze definitely trying to take hold of the league. We'll see if he'll be able to hang on to it. Team Dabney and the Cruising Cripplers, the Phillies' finest man, my man Milo, one of the funniest dudes on the planet, and the Cruising Crippler. You all know who he is, and we all hate him the same. 101 to 90, Tim goes down, led by DeMarco Murray, who's leading the league in rushing, but had coughed up again. He coughed it up. Lost that one there. 17 points, not really doing that bad. I mean, 17 points in a down week is pretty good, but we'll see if DeMarco Murray can keep this up, at least from a health standpoint, all season long. I mean, he does play for the Cowboys. Anyway, Julio Jones, big night. Thursday night, two touchdowns and 160 some odd yards. Really, really having a great season. Trying to put the injury plagued season from last season behind him. The money maker, and I promise you guys, if you have not seen his avatar, hands down the coolest avatar in the league, and she definitely is sporting a moneymaker. 98.8 to 98.7. That's the game I was telling you guys about. Had that been a tie, would have went to bench points, and I think John might have lost that one. He had a lot of injured guys on the bench. Could have used his injured reserve slot to get some guys on the bench who can score, or maybe a team defense that can get you more points. But anyway, Dre Day goes down, and I looked at that game. I mean, coaching mistakes galore by Dre Day. I think he started D'Angelo Williams. Case in point, he could have put somebody on the injured list or dropped somebody and got a running back that returned kickoffs or something just to get the points. He had the home court advantage for the +1 and ended up losing by 1/10 of a point. Bad coaching by Team Dre Day. D-Block, with one of the worst drafts in the league, got their first win in week 3 against the worldwide black card men, who were coming off a big win against yours truly, Malik Rose, and the Team Dynasty. Beat us down like 135 to like 80, 90 something. It wasn't even close, but got beat down 100 to 76 this week by arguably the worst roster in the league. The Freakin' Regans and Cream rises to the top, squared off with Sam holding court, 120 to 87 over Jimmy Jones. Sam was led by Drew Brees, who had a fairly pedestrian evening with 26 points. It's going to be scary when Drew Brees and Jimmy Graham and all those boys get it going. But Jimmy Jones, great day from Kirk Cousins, 39, almost 40 points for the youngster. And that's a tip of the hat to Jimmy, although it doesn't help. You got your ass kicked this week. But great foresight picking up Kirk Cousins a couple of weeks ago, knowing that RG3 would go down. 4 wide bomb squad, Corey Rose sitting at 2-1, tied for first place in the Western Division. Him, Dane, and I believe Moneymaker tied for first place at 2-1, taking on the Barbecue King. maybe you need to try kosher or something, man. I mean, barbecue isn't your style, man, because you're 0-3 right now. You put up a paltry 63 points. I think you may be bringing up the rear on the season as far as points go. I mean, you got guys that are injured. I'll give you that much. But is anything different? Every year you start off and you do this, bruh. I don't know if it's barbecue. Maybe you need to try, I don't know, like I said, kosher or Mediterranean. Get you some Punjabi, some Indian stuff in you, that hot stuff, that stuff that clears all that out and stuff, man. Try some of that. But 0-3 might need to have a fire sale at Quaz Kosher Barbecue. So that was week 3. Week 4, we got a quick preview. Dynasty, home court advantage, up 1-0 on Team D Block, and my team better hold on to for this win, man. I just talked some big trash, and if I lose to the worst roster in the league, I'm gonna be upset, real upset. But anyway, the Dynasty holding court for Team D Block. Worldwide Black Card men travel to the islands of St. Croix to take on the Cruising Cripplers. Cream rises to the top. Phillies, the Protect and Serve brothers from Philly, traveling to Four-Wide Bomb Squad. That's Texas. San Antonio taking on Corey Rose down there. Monopoly, Bronze, out of Fishtown in Philadelphia, or Brewery Town, one of them towns. Taking on Milo Dabney, West Philadelphia's finest. That's the battle for West Philly right there, or the battle for the zoo. We'll call it that. Team Moneymaker, San Antonio, traveling to North New Jersey to take on the freaking Rican Sam Rosario. This is for actually a tie of first place. 2-1. That's going to be a good game. Both teams 2-1. We'll see what happens there. And finally, Team Dre Day. This is the battle for Jersey, South Jersey. What's it like? Cooper River versus Palmyra or something like that. Both of these. I think this game is going to end in a tie, and it's going to be like coin flip to see who wins that one. Quad needs a win right there. Somebody's going to have to do it. 0-3 for the Barbecue King and 1-2 for Dre Day. Hopefully you guys set your rosters up to get that done. But anyway, wanted to be short and quick this week, man. Thank you guys again for making the league fun. I love it when everybody stays involved. The trash talking could start up a little bit. Maybe I'll start a group me page with everybody because then we can get some trade talks going and all that other stuff. If you don't want to be in the group me chat, just get off of it. But I'm going to start one up tonight. Send something out. If guys have a trade or whatever, they wouldn't throw it out there or put somebody on the block. We can get some dialogue going there. I'll definitely start talking about teams and people on there. Make this thing fun until the basketball season and even after the basketball season starts. But again, thank you guys for just joining, being involved as usual. I will holler at y'all later. Peace.